A zeal for God's house. In John chapter 2, verse 13 to 16, Jesus enters the temple during Passover and finds worship corrupted in the temple. The poor were being exploited. Prayer was drowned out, and God's house had become a marketplace. Some have traded the presence of God for profit and the purity of worship for performance. But before the church became a marketplace in our day, Jesus once stood in a temple where the same thing happened, and he overturned the tables of a religion that tried to sell what was meant to be sacred. If Jesus walked in many mega churches today, he wouldn't be smiling. He would be flipping tables. Because the moment the gospel becomes a business, it stops being the gospel. Many believers today feel wounded and confused because they went to church seeking God, but they were met with manipulation. Pastors promised God blessing in exchange for cash donations. The poor and needy are exploited by deceptive interpretation of scriptures. John 2 gives us hope. Jesus himself confronted a system that tried to profit from people's pain and turned the Father's house into a market. Relevance for believers today. 1. Guard your heart. You are God's temple. Remove any greed, hypocrisy, distraction that keeps you from true worship. 2. Reject transactional Christianity. God is not a vending machine. 3. Seek purity in worship. Approach God with reverence, sincerity, and humility. 4. Support integrity in the church. Choose ministries that honor Christ over profit. In summary, this passage reminds us that Jesus demands purity in worship, integrity in ministry, and reverence in his presence. Today, when some churches treat God like a vending machine, give money, give miracles, John 2 calls us back to the heart of worship. Believer, you are now God's temple. Let Jesus overturn every temple in your heart. Greed, distraction, hypocrisy, and transactional faith.